What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I am still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. Now if you are new here, please make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment below what character you want me to look at their variants and rank them moving forward. Today we are going to be looking at Kang the Conqueror. So if you guys are new to the game, you might know. Sorry, I'm trying to set myself up here into the camera shot. Kang just released on Tuesday this week. As I'm recording this video, we are now Friday. I'm recording. You're gonna watch this on Saturday. Kang is a 5 energy, 0 power card. His on reveal is that you get to look at what your opponent did, and then you restart the turn without Kang. Now, Kang is one of the big bads in the game, which means he's going to be in the Series 5 for the foreseeable future. It doesn't look like they're going to be dropping him, so he joins Galactus and Thanos as being one of the top cards in the game. I do have Kang. I think his animation, it is insane. I love the card, but I don't think he's actually as good as Thanos and Galactus at the moment. So if you guys are curious whether or not you should get him or not, I think that if you are curious about the ability and want to have fun, he's a really fun card, and he is really good. He fits with a lot of decks, but I don't necessarily think he's a meta-defining deck like Galactus, who has a deck set up around him using Null and all that, and Thanos right now, who is the meta with Sharia and all that as well. But Thanos is a top-tier card as well. Kang is a lot of fun. That's kind of my quick review about him. That's not what we're here to talk about, though. We are here to look at his variant. So we're going to scroll down here. If you're new here, this is how we work. So we're going to click on every variant. We're going to look at all of them, and then we're going to rank them from our least favorite to our favorite. And then you guys get to comment as well what you think of them in the comments down below as well. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. There's the Pixel one, of course. Oh, there's some good ones here. I think I've seen most of these before, but we're going to look at them all. We're going to rank them. So first up is the Pixel one. This isn't too bad. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite for sure already, I can tell you, but I don't necessarily hate it. Also, real quickly, with Kang only releasing this week, most of the variants are probably unreleased. This one says live release, which probably means that this variant came out at the same time as Kang the Conqueror, so that's probably in the game. This one's unknown, which means it's not in the game yet. Unknown, which means it's not in the game yet. Unknown and unknown. So these four are not in the game yet. This one is live release, which means that this one is in the game. However, they all don't have the amount of gold they're worth, so I can't really judge them based on if they're worth 700 or 1200. We're gonna have to look at that as we go. So Pixel one, background's kind of bland. He has a weapon in his hand. He has the ball energy thing in his hand. I don't actually know what that is, but he's holding something in his hands, and it's kind of okay. Like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of pixels in general, so this one kind of just joins that group of meh pixel ones in my opinion. Next up, we've got this one, which is Alex Horley. I do like this one. It's pretty cool. I like the volcanic background and all that. Him holding the weapon and everything. It's okay. I mean, it seems kind of simple, which I don't hate. But like, what's the original? Honestly, I think the original looks better than this variant. But I don't hate this one, just to be clear. I think it's a pretty good one so far. What's our third one right over here? The third one is Ryan Kennard. I really hope I said that right. This is pretty sweet. It looks like he's like working on some tech over here. The background here with the moon or whatever planet that is. He does look a lot more menacing with his face here compared to... actually, they all look pretty menacing, but this one you can see a lot more of his face in it. It's okay. I like it too. I'm kind of surprised. I found like Kang's whole thing is him and his variants are... the set of villains, so I was expecting a lot more differences in the variants. If you guys have seen the Ant-Man movie, without spoilers, you probably understand what I'm trying to say here. But if you haven't seen the newest Ant-Man movie, Kang's character's whole thing is that he has just a bunch of variants of himself who all kind of like work together to take over the world, I guess. Something, I don't actually know what his big plan is, but the idea is that there's a bunch of variants of him. They all look fairly different. So I was kind of hoping that the variants would also be fairly different, but so far they're all wearing the same suits, same armor and all that. I don't hate it. I'm just saying I was hoping for something a bit different. Baby Kang, I like this one. I like that he's holding the little flag with the Conquered on it. I'm a huge fan of the Baby and Chibi variants. I think Chibi's a bit better than Baby in my opinion, but this is a really good one. I love the smile and the eyes, really good with the big head. This is a good one. The background's kind of bland with just the stars or whatever, but I like the flag here. I'm curious to know if it's going to be like animated, what it's going to look like. So this is a good one in my opinion. This is what I was talking about, having variants being very different. This is is this Ramatut? Is that how you call it? I think it had it written down here. Ramatut, that's it. This is a full-on different variant of Kang. This is awesome. This is what I was hoping to get. Specifically for Kang, I was hoping that all his variants would look super different, and that's what I want. I want more of this. I love this one. This is a 10 out of 10 because it stands out with thematically of Kang having a bunch of different variants from him. And the last one we got here, oh, this is so good. Eric Guerrero. I like this. Oh, man, so this one, the reason it stands out is it's bright. I like the colors. They're popping, right? The purple really pops in here. He looks menacing. He fits in. The background, again, is like some of the other backgrounds I prefer, but I'm liking how vibrant the colors are for this one. So this is actually one of my favorite ones so far. So that's not too bad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 variants to rank right over here. I just want to see how I want to rank them. I think I want to put this one there, that one there, that one there, that one here, like that, and that, and that. Okay, here we go. We ready? So I've got them all ready to go. I always like to do this live, so apologize for that moment. My least favorites. We're going from number 6 to my number 1. So my number 6 is the Pixel one, kind of like already what I just talked about. It's fine, I guess. I wouldn't be super happy to get this one, but I wouldn't be disappointed. I think I'm also just on the hype of Kang right now, so I'm sure if it was a different character, I wouldn't say anything good about the Pixel version, but definitely my least favorite of the 6. Number 5 is Alex Horley here. I honestly, I don't do this often, so I don't want to necessarily make this a common thing, but I would say 5 and 4 are kind of a tie. I would tie these two as like, depending on my mood, I'd say this one's better or this one's better. This one's colors are a bit more bright, like cleaner, so I think I prefer this one a little bit more over this one. This one kind of seems a bit like pale. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like the colors are a bit lighter. There's a bright light on him, whereas this one, it's a bit of a darker tone. I think I prefer the darker tone, but this might also just be because of the Marvel Snap website. I'm curious to know what it actually looks like in the game. So that's why I want to say these two are kind of a tie, because they might flip once you see them with like a special effect or anything like that. And also, I would change my mind based on how many gold these ones are worth. If they're worth 700, 1200, that also would normally help me decide where I prefer them. My number 3 is the baby one. I actually like the baby one a lot. Starting from here, number 3 onwards are the ones that I would go out of my way to purchase if they were in my shop. So the baby one, I love this one. I kind of already talked about it before, but the big head, the smile, the flag over here, so good. I like this. My number 2 is Eric Guerrero's one, because of how vibrant the colors are. Like I said before, this one pops. I can't wait to see what this one looks like animated and everything like that. This one looks like a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. It's really good. Even though it is basically just another basic Kang the Conqueror, it is different enough that I do like it. The pose is kind of similar, so actually now to look at it, he has like a energy ball and energy ball, so it's kind of similar, but the colors pop a little bit enough to make me like this one. But my number 1 has to go to the Ramatut, just because of how different it is, and this is what I want. I want Kang the Conqueror. I'm hoping, I mean, he's early, he just came out, so maybe in like a couple months from now we're gonna get a bunch more Kang the Conqueror variants that are super different from one another. That's what I'm really hoping for, and this one is going in that right direction for me of getting us something that's super different. So Ramatut is my number 1 variant of Kang, and that's how I would rank them. So let me know in the comments below, how would you rank them from number 6 to number 1? Which one's your favorite? Which ones you not like and love? All of those fun things. What other characters should I do? And as always, give this video a thumbs up. It really means it all. It helps with the algorithm. And subscribe, because I like to do videos like these where we rank characters, their variants, sorry. We do some deck highlights whenever there are decks that I want to show you guys. And if you're watching this live, next week is the start of the March season pass, which means that we're going to have content to talk about. There's probably going to be a new set of variants that get added to the game. We have a lot coming up, so if you're a fan of Marvel Snap, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.